of any major hurricane, officials warn folks to get out because when the storm actually hits, it's too dangerous for first responders to be out on the roadways. Despite those warnings during Hurricane Michael, the calls came pouring in here at the Bay County Dispatch Center.
Hi. My roof just blew off my house.
Right now we're in the middle of a hurricane and there's not really anything we can do.
Knowing that there were people out there that needed our help and we couldn't go help, that was tough.
Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford recalling that day 1 year ago.
Ferocious is the only way I could describe it. It was like being in a 50-mile wide tornado.
Cameras at the jail capturing the sound of Michael's fury.
Still, brings some chill bumps to me.
Sheriff's deputies back on the roadways as soon as wind speeds dropped to around 60 miles per hour, fearing the worst as they didn't have the evacuation numbers they called for.
About 125,000 residents were ordered to evacuate. Maybe 30,000 people left.
Clarence Polite was one of the many who ignored evacuation orders. Michael ripping the roof off his home.
I kept leaving the flow and coming down, leaving the flow and coming down, holding on to whatever I could hold on to keep from going out the roof.
1 year later, Polite's home is still in ruin. He doesn't have electricity, running water, or insurance. His stepson sleeps in a tent in the backyard.
Nothing but a bed. He just come and sleep. I feed him.
With other homes in the area marked for demolition, Polite hopes his isn't next, because this, he says, is better than the alternative.
I have been homeless before, so I know how that go too. At least I got a bed I can lay on.
One thing's for sure, Polite says the next time he hears of a mega storm approaching, he's getting out of Dodge. It's a lesson Sheriff Ford is glad to know most who stayed for the storm lived to learn.
We're still here, and we're still fighting, and we're recovering, and we're going to get there.
In the days following Hurricane Michael, one of the main objectives for deputies was to prevent looting. Today, they're still seeing hurricane-related crimes, but now it involves cracking down on unlicensed contractors, illegal dumping, and construction fraud. In Panama City, Mackenzie.